Hey guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. Paul here with you again today, and Make That Sea Change is my channel and site aimed at assisting those of you looking to get yourself set up with an online business. I've been doing it for a couple of years and have a couple of websites that make money, so looking to pass all that stuff on. And today we're going to look at how to make money selling flowers online. So flowers is another niche that in the online world is actually, I was surprised with how big the market for flowers was worldwide, and B, how much interest there was with it online, which I suppose shouldn't make sense because the last 3 or 4 sets of flowers I bought my wife over the last too many years to be that I probably should be admitting here. I bought them all online. I haven't left my house. I've gone online, paid my $1 million for a bunch of flowers, sent it off, and the flowers have turned up. One time I was sitting here and I think I press buy, and 2 hours later a little car turned up at the front and a lady got out with a bunch of flowers. So it can be that quick, and that can be anywhere in the world. The beauty of one good thing about globalization, I guess, these days is that, or the internet, is that I can order a bunch of flowers for someone here in Australia. I can order here in Australia for someone in the US, and the flowers can turn up almost immediately over there. So obviously there's many ways that we can work with that. So today we're going to have a look at, for those of you who have an interest in flowers or would like to start up an online business around flowers, let's have a look at the things that we can do for that. First thing we'll do is something that I always like to do when we talk about online businesses, is have a look at what the numbers are, just to make sure that it's worthwhile going through all this and setting it up. There's not many things that aren't sold online these days, but let's just make sure. So as we go through the post here, you'll see that just through my keywords that I've looked at, things like flowers straight up, 1.278 million searches per month for the word flowers. So what that means is that people are looking for them, and you can see order fresh flowers online, who to order flowers from. Fresh flowers, 5,700 searches online. All these ones you can sort that up because they're all different versions, same word. So you're up over 1,500 there. All sorts of stuff. Types of flowers. So all the types of flowers, 7,842 a month. Flowers to attract bees if you're in beekeeping. Green flowers, colourful flowers, what types of flowers to give. That's an interesting one because, I mean, you don't always buy flowers for a loved one. You can buy them as a congratulations for someone you work with. You can buy them for your mum. You can buy them, I mean, mum's a loved one, but you can buy them for non-romantic purposes as well, meaning people want to know that information. And then obviously you've got Valentine's Day, weddings. So growing flowers, again, my father was an avid grower of flowers, never picked them, like them all in the garden. Mum was never allowed to pick them, put them in a vase. So they always stay in a flower. But growing flowers, growing flower bulbs, shade growing flowers, seeds, video inside. So growing flowers inside the house, growing cut flowers, growing flowers from seeds. So again, lots and lots of interest. Those numbers, they're not in the thousands, but I've only given you a snapshot of one part of the page. It goes forever. I mean, if you add all that up, there'd be over 5,000 searches for flower growing. Artificial flowers, 7,000 searches per month. Edible flowers, 5,000 searches per month. I was writing about tea recently, and you can get floral teas and the like. So all in all, good search numbers there. Trends, you can see over the past 5 years worldwide, trends have been pretty good. It's a $3.4 billion industry, or 4.3, one of the two. You can see peaks there. If I blew that up, they're around Valentine's Day and Christmas. So Christmas and Valentine's Day, Christmas, Valentine's, Christmas, Valentine's, Christmas, Valentine's, and so on. But you can see there is interest throughout the year. Sort of dropped down just before Christmas. I guess everyone's saving up. And then boom, up it comes. So obviously if you're writing about flowers, like any florist in the world, Valentine's and Christmas are your two go-to times a year. And then you can find other things to talk about with flowers during the year, like how to grow flowers in winter ready for summer, all sorts of stuff like that. So there's plenty there. So very, very good market to be involved in, I think. So what can we look at there? If we look at our niche, flowers in general, you can cover everything to do with flowers, or you might want to break your niche down. Now, this is the first part of our next three sections, is how do we set ourselves up to sell? The first one is choosing our niche. That means, as I said, we could look at flowers in general, or you might want to break down your site or your social media just to cover specific areas within flowers. So for special occasions, you might just do Valentine's, Christmas, or wedding flowers. Wedding flowers, massive, 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 massive market, as anything to do with weddings is. Seasonal flowers, growing, harvesting, caring for flowers, artificial and edible, as we've said, flower recipes, budget or bulk flowers, delivery and arranging. If you're someone who's smart, and we'll talk about this below, if you're someone who's smart with flowers or has a history with flowers, maybe you can go into flower arranging. So there's some of the niche options you've got. So the first thing we need to do then, as I mentioned, is select our niche. What is it about flowers that we want to work with? To help us deal with that, there's two other areas that you can look at. First one is the problems that you're trying to solve. Think about yourself when you search flowers. So if I want to buy flowers for my wife, the first thing I'd be looking at is, okay, what sort of flowers am I going to send? My problem is I have no idea what sort of flowers to send her. I do know what her favourite are. I don't know what they're called. I just know the look of them. So that's my first problem, is what flowers are there. So I'd be searching for the type of flowers. Then I'd be searching for somewhere where I can deliver flowers. So the searches we saw before about sending fresh flowers, sending flowers, that's what I would be searching for. That's the problem that I have. So think about where you are going to be looking at flowers and what problems you'll be solving with them. Is it about growing flowers? So if you are someone who's developed a chemical-free fertilizer for flowers, then your niche won't be chemical-free fertilizers, it will be growing flowers. And you'll have to do some research yourself to branch out maybe into some other areas, although if you're creating fertilizers, you probably know all about it anyway. So growing flowers will be a good niche for you if the problem you're solving is how to fertilize them. Do you understand what I mean? So if you're looking at just flower delivery, you're setting up affiliate marketing through flower delivery, then the problems you're solving would be, what type of flowers should I be sending? If I want to, and you would have flowers, and if you look at the online delivery sites, they give you all the categories that you can write posts about anybody. They have flower deliveries for birthdays, Christmas, weddings, babies, congratulations, to say sorry, get well soon, all sorts of different things. You'd be writing about the best flowers for each of those environments or each of those occasions or reasons. And that's a problem that people have. I want to send some get well soon flowers. What do I send for get well soon? I've heard people say that. What do I send someone to say congratulations as far as flowers are concerned? I mean, you're not going to send a bunch of red roses because that's romantic. So they're the problems that you're solving. If you understand the problems you're solving, take it down to growing, take it down to arranging, take it down to artificial flowers. How do you keep them clean? Because they get dusty. We have a Pilates studio in our, I guess, real world, and we have plastic plants in the front there, and trying to keep them looking clean is quite a task. So that's my problem. How do I keep artificial flowers clean? And that could be the niche. From there, you go into the next step. You go into is what I've gone blank. I'm totally blank. Who's your audience? So if you're selling flowers based on who your audience is, then you need to know what their preferences are. So are they selling flowers on a budget? Do they want to purchase flowers on a budget? Are they hardcore hobby flower growers or even professional flower growers? Because you're going to deal with those sort of people differently. Professional flower growers are going to probably want things a little bit more cost effective or in bulk, because the more they get it in bulk, the less money they spend on actually growing the flowers, the more money they make from selling the flowers. Whereas as hobbyists, they might want particular things for their particular different beds of flowers, which means they might pay a bit more. So think about the audience that you're targeting. People for weddings, what are they going to want? What information are they going to need? If you've got a bride looking up online for, I need flowers for my wedding, what information is she going to need? That goes back to the problems you need to solve, and eventually can take you back to your niche if you don't know that already. So that's the three things you really need to write down and consider if you're starting your flower business from scratch. If you might already know this stuff. I mean, if you've been working with flowers for a year, you know what you're going to talk about. I mean, my knowledge of flowers is pretty limited, so I'm probably missing big gaps in things to consider here. But if you already know that, fine. If not, think about the niche that you can cover or the area of expertise or interest that you have. Think about the problems you can solve within that area, and then think about the audience that you'll be targeting as far as that is concerned. From there, how do we sell our flowers? So the first thing we need to look at is ways that we can sell flowers online. Now, I mentioned before about delivery, so even fresh flowers can be sold online very easily. First way you can do that is through affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is, say I am someone who's working with flower delivery, and I mentioned before, because I've got another post, have a look in my site for a post on flower affiliate programs. So say, for example, I wanted to be an affiliate marketer with flowers, and I decide that I am going to do my niche looking at husbands who just want to send their wives flowers. You could write millions of posts on that, but you talk about all the different flowers. You talk about when to send seasonal flowers. So if you're sending your wife flowers in a particular season, these would be the flowers that you choose. How to find your wife's favorite flower. All those sort of things are posts you write about. Once I read about that, oh, yep, that's it, that's what I want to do. You then provide a link on your site which takes me off to FTD or 1-800-Flowers or 1-800-Florals or A-Florals or all the other flower affiliate programs that we can think about. They manage the sale, they manage the delivery, they manage the customer service. You then get a commission for that sale. So if you had a list for, and this is just I'm not an affiliate for this one, it's just the first one that came to my head, 1-800-Flowers. If you link me, if you join 1-800-Flowers affiliate program and then write all about the best flowers to send your wife at Easter time, I think, okay, that's good. I click on there, I go to 1-800-Flowers, they've got Easter bouquets, I click on that, put my credit card in, buy the flowers, you earn 20% of whatever that floral arrangement was. And flowers are around $120 a pop. So you'll earn about $24 per sale on that flower. So that's something I did notice with the floral industry. Their commissions are quite good. 20% on, there's more than one that I noticed were 20%. And the rest around 8 to 10%, which is still very good. And there's so many variations that you can do with so many problems. So affiliate marketing is your first option. If we have a look at the post here, there's where I've written all about the types of lot to look for, like solve problems, provide intangibles. That's an important one. I mean, you can't smell smell roses, so how do you know what they are? Okay, affiliate programs, as we've talked about. If you want to find something for affiliate programs, talk for affiliate flowers, search for affiliate flowers. You'll see you've got, I've got Interflora, I'm in Australia, so it's brought up Australian ones first. If you're in the US, it'll obviously bring up those ones. Flowers for Everyone, Interflora, Florist One, Pro Flowers, all have affiliate programs. So all you need to do is go and look at those sites, determine which ones you like the best, and then apply to join their affiliate programs. You'll need to make sure that when you apply, that everything that you do out a full application. If you don't, they will tend to block you. Or you can use Amazon. Amazon Associates is a good option to use there. They have an affiliate program, and you can do it. So I've got vases there. These are fake poppies, or silk poppies, I shouldn't say fake, artificial poppies. And these is real roses in a little angel glass thingo, vase, presenter, holder, whatever you want to call it. So you can join Amazon as well. So that's your first option, which is affiliate marketing. Next one is drop shipping. Drop shipping works the same as affiliate marketing. Both affiliate marketing and drop shipping, you don't have to hold any inventory. You don't have to worry about the shipping. You don't have to take money from the customer. You don't do any of that. The only difference with drop shipping is it's almost like having it's not almost like, it is like having a deal with a wholesaler. So you promote the product. The wholesaler can handle the sales. Generally, you will handle the sale with drop shipping, although if you take it into Amazon or eBay or Dropshiply, Shopify, any of those programs, you will be able to manage they will manage the shipping for you. But basically what happens is if you make an agreement with a wholesaler to sell their vases for to buy their vases from for $10, you can then sell the vases for $20, $30, $40, $50, whatever you like. Remember before we showed those spikes, so you would be increasing the price of your products at Valentine's Day. Everyone does. It's the way of the world. Capitalism. Agree with it, disagree with it. That's how you make money. And then you drop your prices down over winter just to try and keep some sales trickling over. So that's the main difference between drop shipping and affiliate marketing. You don't hold an inventory, but with drop shipping, you manage the sale. There's a bit more to it to set up, but that is the other option you have. Again, if you want to look at, it's written about drop shipping here. Drop shipping flowers, you can see all the drop shippers there. Drop shipping plants, wholesale plant drop shipping company, Dropship Flowers Australia. Again, it's geographically, but you can do for that. I mean, you could do drop shipping vases, drop shipping plastic flowers, drop shipping artificial flowers, whatever it is you wanted to do, you could use that for drop shipping as well. Now, the third option you've got here is, while we're here, is selling your own. So if you can do this in two ways. You can do what we call white labeling, and there was a list there for suppliers for flowers. So that would be if you wanted to wholesale in or go to a supplier and get a whole raft of just artificial flowers, then you arrange them yourself and sell them. You sell them online through your own site. You will need to manage the shipping and the sales and the customer service and all that sort of stuff. But you can obviously make more money because you're doing all the work yourself. You might be someone who makes stuff. So you might make your own vases. You might be a woodworker and make your own wooden vases. You might be someone who can make vases out of whatever you make vases out of. You might be able to work with glass, that sort of stuff. Pottery, obviously. Anything like that. You can make tools. You can make, we talk about chemical-free fertilizers. Anything like that that you can sell your own of, you can do it through an online website. All you need to do is set up a WooCommerce site, which is not hard to do. If you click on any of my links within this website, I'll be able to show you how to do that. But yeah, you can sell your own products one of two ways. You can white label it, which, as I say, you go off, find a wholesaler, bring those products in. It could be vases. You can go off and find a wholesaler that makes glass vases. You bring them in on wholesale, and then you stick your label on them. You might paint them. You might just put a label on them. You might etch them, do whatever you do, and then you ship them out. What's to stop you from doing personalised vases if you're good at etching or good at calligraphy or something like that? Get your glass vases in from a supplier, get yourself a little etcher and etch personalised messages on for weddings or for birthdays or anything like that, and sell them online. There's a big market for that sort of thing, and then you can go after personalised wine bottles, you can go after personalised beer bottles. Sky's the limit with an etching machine, trust me. Yeah, so that's what you can do for selling your own. And finally, with how do you sell them? Think outside the square a little bit. If you are someone who's an expert at growing flowers, why not go to YouTube and set yourself an online video course? That way people can find online, hopefully like you found this video. They find your video, you do your first part, and then you sell an online course, taking people step by step from seed to the vase. Seed to vase, there's the name of your site. So you talk them through all the way through everything that they're doing to do with flowers, and you can sell courses. You can write ebooks on that. You can write books. You can set up online coaching, so you can mentor people through their flower growing. You know, with mobile phones or cell phones or smartphones, mobile phones these days, you can Zoom anybody. So you can sell coaching, sell online mentoring for flowers. I guarantee you there'll be people who take that up because they take out the phone, they show you, you look, okay, well, let's talk today about doing this, this, and this, and you bloom their flower garden with them. There are so many different things you can do. We talked before about making your own fertilizers, making your own gardening tools, making your own planter boxes, making your own seedling boxes, buying seeds in bulk and setting them into little seedling packets. So you can send out the spring seed packet. They get 4 or 5 different types that they grow in spring. They flower in beginning of summer. You probably do that in winter anyway. And whether they're annuals or perennials, then you can, if they're annuals, then you do that. They dig their garden up and then they plant the next lot and up they pop. If they're perennials, then you go into stuff to care for them. The whole flower arranging thing, if you can coach people in flower arranging, then that's a whole another massive market. You can set up sites on people getting wedding flowers for the cheap and stuff like that. Anything. Think outside the square. That's how you can sell flowers as well. Okay, and finally then, what do we need? So in the bottom of this post here, there's some things we need. You need to build a website. If you're doing anything to do with affiliate marketing, setting up your own coaching, setting up your own products, chances are you'll need a website. If you click on the little link below where the website, where it talks about a website there, I'll show you that little link. If you need any help turning your passion into an online business, click here and I can get you up and running with your very own website. You've got the other option there. You've got social media. We talked about setting up videos before. YouTube, Facebook's good if you want to work with discussions or setting up an online where people can talk about it. Join flower groups. There's a link. There's a graphic in the site there about joining flower groups. What flower groups do is they tell you what people are looking for at the time. I have a fishing site and I'm in a couple of Facebook groups for fishing, and I see in there all the time what people. I wrote a post yesterday on my fishing site about a certain lure because every second post there was how great these lures are. So I wrote a review on them because that's what people are looking for right now. So if you're in your Facebook groups and people are suddenly saying, oh, spring's coming, guys, what are the best flowers to plant? Boom, there is your post. There is your affiliate marketing links or your drop shipping links, or if you've got all the seeds, you start packaging your spring things, get them out there because that's what people are looking for. YouTube, obviously, we've discussed. You can then take YouTube into looking for things such as coaching or just videos to back up your post, demonstrations, so demonstrating how to plant seeds, how to water seeds. I mean, I know that once you plant seeds, you don't drown them because the seeds float to the top. All that, anything like that, that's what you can talk about with social media. Okay, guys, that's it. How to make money selling flowers online. Work out your niche, and if you need help, work out what problems you're going to solve and the types of audience that you're targeting. Then you can look at affiliate marketing, drop shipping, selling your own products, coaching, demonstrations, books, anything like that to sell flowers online. You can even sell flowers if you've got a massive farm and cut flowers, sell your flowers. You can do that too if you want to, or artificial flowers works better for that. And then from there, you'll need to build yourself a website, get some social media up and running, and off you go. It's not a fast process. It does take some time. But if you need help, please comment below. If you're watching this within YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. That way I can keep you up to date on anything that you need to know about online businesses. If you are watching the post, and as I said, if you need help setting up your online business in flowers or any other niche, if you have any trouble, have any questions, struggling with your website, anything like that, please comment below. Would love to help you out. Okay, guys, thanks for that. Chat to you soon. Bye.